MMO, they're like you just take an arrow, and even wherever you take it, like would it be on the finger, you'd be dead.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, every single time they managed to get me through the stomach, so I was like, great. That's not a fun place to get hit by an arrow, and it's like, Amicia! And you're like, oh god, Amicia died again.
Poor little girl.
Poor little girl. But then once, like, you're immune to the rats in the last 2 chapters, you're like, yeah, I got this now. I think I got this. And then you find a way to die again. You're like, okay, I don't got everything.
Because even if you're immune to the rats, you're not immune for the rest.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So then you come across, like, loads of enemies, and it's like, you've got to start putting out lights instead of turning them on.
Mm-hmm.
So that the rats have a chance to eat everyone.
Oh, so you can command the rats to make eat
Yeah.
people. Oh, I see.
Yeah, you're like, go, my ratty babies, eat them all. So then at that point, you're like, oh, thank God, rats. So it, like, completely flips it. So yeah, it was super fun.
And why did the guy wanted to do this? Because I didn't know what his motive were. So I just know that now there's a priest guy who's the bad guy, and like I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, it was kind of slightly confusing. It was basically just that there was this kind of evil plague type thing, and it would crop up every few centuries or so. And there's like one particular carrier, which in this case is the little brother, but there's one particular carrier that can kind of control it and make it worse or make it go away or whatever. And he decided that he really, really wanted it. Which I guess makes sense. If there was an evil plague that could pop up and you could be like, I command this plague, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah. So he wants to control the plague, right?
Yeah.
I see.
And
so
the
he
little
was
boy
trying to
just
use
didn't
the boy,
know what
yeah.
was what.
Yeah. Because he was a lost boy, he was easily manipulable, something like that.
Yeah, he just like, and also they had his mother, so they were like, you know, you gotta do this, or we're gonna kill her in front of you. So the little boy's like, oh shit. That poor little boy, he went through hell.
Yeah. The only thing he didn't see was his father's death.
Yeah, he saw, like, I mean, he saw so many corpses.
Basically. Yeah.
He had to spend like an hour crawling over corpses.
And dead skeletons. I mean,
yeah,
skeletons are supposed to be dead. We're not Dengsel.
Yeah, and he had to, oh my god, that kid, everything, just everything. And then one of his orphan friends, like, dies holding his hand, and you're like, oh no. Hugo, we're gonna need a lot of therapy for you later.
I was holding his hand and it started becoming not warm.
Yeah, he touches his face and the guy's like, I'm sorry, and then he dies and you're like, oh no, and you're like, Hugo, we gotta go, we can't stand around here.
I don't believe you.
He was just, at that point, he's just like, oh my god, like, we lost another one.
Shit.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, it was rough. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun. It was really good.
Alright.
I had a good time. I was stressed, and I hated death by rat pillar. That was pretty bad.
That's only at the final boss, right?
The
The
rat
red
pillars
pillar, yeah.
start a little before that. Well, they're like big rat swarms, like clusters that move
Mm-hmm.
toward you. So you spend a couple, you get killed by that a couple times.
Oh, I see. But
Because if you don't swivel around constantly looking for them, all of a sudden you'll turn to your right and there'll be one right in front of you, and you're like, oh no, it's too late, and then it'll eat you. Yeah, it was rough.
yeah, crazy shit. Basically, the Black Plague is a common theme for Europe because
Yeah.
it has been a very devastating disease, and it was actually the worst, one of the biggest threat to humanity after
Yeah, it took out,
before the World War.
yeah, it took out like two-thirds of Europe at one point. Like,
I,
that's
I don't
insane.
I don't remember the numbers, even though I studied them when I was younger. I don't remember the number. All we studied at the time was that there were a lot of deaths because we studied that at secondary school. Like I think I was like 14 when I 14 or 15 when I studied the Black Plague.
Yeah.
So yeah,
No, it
that's
managed
why.
to take out nearly two-thirds of Europe's population.
I
And one
see.
of the earlier times it happened, because it's happened a few times, but one of the earlier times was during Roman times.
Mhm.
And the Romans had gone around conquering everywhere and building roads.
Mhm.
And horribly enough, that actually helped the spread of the plague
Mhm.
because travel was a lot easier for people. Like they had these organized roads all of a sudden.
Mhm.
So there was like more human traffic than there had been before. So then when the plague happened, the roads ended up being like a big reason for it spreading.
Yeah, it's kind of like Corona-chan at the moment. Oh, yo, lads.
Yeah, yeah. Only we've moved up to like planes and shit. We've like leveled up.
yeah. And now the plague is everywhere.
Yeah. Now it's like
It's
enjoy
Corona-chan now.
world.
yeah. It's Corona-chan now.
Oh god.
And so the disease was kind of mystical, right?
Yeah, there was some kind of like supernatural plague type thing going on.
Yeah. Does that remind you of something?
I mean, the whole time I was playing it, I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna play some more Corona Extreme.
I don't even I don't even talk about Corona-chan. If you see where I'm trying to drift you to.
Like Resident Evil Rat Edition.
No, 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 no.
Oh,
Even more anime. It's magical, remember, Zina?
oh god.
Yes, this.
Oh shit. Shit, shit, shit. Run, run. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to my game.
No
And now I'm
cost.
dead.
Because you're goofing around.
Yep, a little bit too much goofing there.
But yeah, when you told me, oh, it's kind of a supernatural thingy. Shit. Here we go again. There we go. Another curse.
Another curse.
Except we're not in anime world and people die when they are actually killed.
So many dead people. So many dead people in that game. I
yeah,
was like, this
and
is insane.
yeah, and they didn't ask for anything. They're like, "Hey, I want to have those two children," and you're like, "Ah, rats."
Yeah. Ah, rats, rats. And you're like,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah, I actually like how
Yeah, it
they're
was
brought up.
horrifying.
Yeah, I like how they're brought up though. Like it started by a few nights. Some stuff starting happening during the night. Some bites and
Yeah.
shit like that. I remember the scene with the monk because I watched it in a I watched it basically. I was like, hey, it's pretty interesting setup. And when you actually see them all, and you see the guy just being devoured by those rats, I was like, and they even dare to show you the skeleton of this boy, and you're like,
Yeah. It was hardcore. Like, that's how
yeah,
you do a devastating disease or something. Like, that was just, it was
yeah.
horrifying.
But that's how disease works. It's not because you're a superhero, you don't die by it.
Yeah, it was kind of like, and also like the way you use it was pretty clever because like the first time she breaks a guy's lantern and all of a sudden he doesn't have light and he gets swarmed by the rats and she's like in shock at what she did.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to kill you. I hope he'll be alright.
Yeah, the first time she's like, "Oh my God, I didn't want to. Like I really didn't want to, but I didn't have a choice."
Yeah,
And towards the end, she just doesn't give a fuck. She's just taking them out.
yeah. I remember the first boss guy with the big mace. You're like, you took everything from me, and then when you defeat him, she's like, I hope he'll be alright. But you just headshot him.
Yeah, she's like, what is she? At the end of the first thing, when Hugo is like, "You killed him," and she's just like, mm. Like,
Yeah, he was like, you
mm-hmm.
killed him, and she's like, just just don't pay attention.
Yeah, she's like, let's just go, let's just go.
Come on, Hugo, we gotta go. We gotta go. Did you play in French though?
No, mine was in English. I didn't realize until toward the end that you could even change the language. Or I would have played it in French. I really would have.
Yeah, because I didn't know, but when I watched it a little bit, I saw it was a French game, and I was like,
Yeah.
you know what? Them French like the plague. Dishonored has the
Yeah.
plague, and now this game has the plague. We're like, we love the plague. What the fuck is happening with the plague? But not gonna lie, it kind of
They
has an
really do.
interesting, yeah, it kind of has an interesting setup. Like all these zombie games, they all have an interesting setup. It all depends on what they're gonna do with it.
Yeah. This was like a good use of plague as the game mechanic, which I haven't seen before.
Yeah, because in Dishonored, the rats weren't really a thing. They were present, but they weren't.
Mm.
Mm, they weren't really dangerous to you because you know you can move around, teleport around. Those shit weren't a danger to you. But this thing, you step outside the light, they chew on your shoes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the amount of times. And what's even worse, like if there's if you're like at the edge of the light,
Mm-hmm.
you're like, okay, I'm kind of safe. There's no rats here. And one rat will creep forward, and as soon as they realize they can reach you, they'll try to get into the light, and then they'll just eat you.
For real, because even when you're in the light, you're not protected fully.
You think you're completely safe, so sometimes you'll go to like the edge of the light to have a look at where you're going next,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll start like creeping, and they won't like it. They'll be burning a little bit. But if you're at the edge, like the very edge of the light, all of a sudden they'll surge forward because they realize you're in reach.
Yeah.
It's horrible. Like, it's horrible. So you can go up to the edge and have a look, but you've got to back up kind of quick.
Yeah, I see. So basically, they are still weak to the light, but since you're at the
Yeah.
edge, they wanna try.
Yeah, they try, and if even one motherfucker like touches the edge of your shoe, they all come.
Oh shit! So you have just have the time to backpedal, right? So
Yeah, you'll
so
like,
it's they didn't want to make you think that okay, I'm at the edge, I'm safe. they they actually
exactly.
made some kind of rat behavior.
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
Because the rats like test the edge of the light, like how much of this light can we take? And
Yeah.
if you're at the edge, they're like, okay, we can do it.
You know what? Fuck that bitch.
Yeah, fuck this bitch. And you're like, oh my god, no, I'm sorry. I didn't think that was a thing.
I, I didn't mean to. I hope you're gonna be right.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But you just headshot him.
God, it was awful.
I, 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 I do enjoy uh, the fact that you have to make fall the pending ham to give them bait. Like
Yeah.
this mechanic was like it's so conveniently placed. Like not everybody has a ham hanging on your house, but one of them will take it because
Yeah. Because
it was made
the
for pressure basically.
yeah, because the hams that only happened a few times. The hams happened at the pig farm,
Hmm.
and they happened in a kitchen.
The ham basically happened at the very beginning.
Yeah, so when you're at the pig farm, there was ham, and when you were in the kitchen, there was ham, and the rest of the time, and that was just to kind of teach you the mechanic, I think, because
Yeah,
the rest of the time you're using people for that effect.
people for real enemies.
Yeah, yeah,
So you let them swarm enemies, and so you pass by
yeah.
basically,
So
right?
they're busy. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
This is the trick because you there you the game teaches you that the light is your savior, but then you have no
hmm
light, but only a few of the meat, and you're like, is it safe for me to just roam around even if they are eating meat? Am I aren't they gonna jump on me for this? And you're like, no, I'm safe. Let me grab everything again.
yeah. I gotta pick up everything. I gotta pick up everything and run, run, run.
Yeah.
Hugo, where the fuck are you?
I'm over there,
Yeah.
Alicia.
Oh God. Sometimes that kid, I was like, you do not leave my sight. Like, you're calling him over, like, grab my hand, and that's it. I'm not letting go of you for the rest of this fucking level.
You know what, Hugo? You can control rats now. Hold my hand.
Yeah, yeah, that was
Hold
the
my beer.
best. Yeah, I got this. And I'm like, oh my God, okay.
Yeah,
But yeah, for the,
for me it was hilarious.
sometimes,
Yeah, go.
yeah, sometimes instead of the ham, there'd be like corpses hanging or something.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and you'd have to use the corpses. And other times there'd be guards or something, and they'd have a light, and you'd have to put out their light so that the
Yeah, on
rats went to them, and then that would keep them busy, and then you could run around. It was just horrifying.
yeah. I remember I saw a few of the guards having some lights hang on their waist. But then
Yeah,
the second you took the light, they're just like ah.
yeah, that was, yeah. Or they'd have trapped rats in cages, and you open the cages. That was also fun.
For real? And they
hmm
didn't even attack you?
You'd have to like try to get it open from like a distance with the sling or something.
Uh-huh.
Push rat cages off and stuff like that. Be like, there we go. We got it. We got this.
But yeah, overall, how would you rate your experience?
I really loved it. I really did.
Mm-hmm.
I had a great time. I had a horrible time, but I had a great time.
Yeah. I, I
Yeah,
remember
I
when you were
really enjoyed
saying,
it.
yeah, I remember when you popped in my streams and you were like, I gotta I gotta relax a little bit. So
I've got to calm down. I just need to chill out for a second.
yeah.
No, I had a really, really good time with it. And yeah, I appreciated it. It did some cool stuff.
Do you think there's gonna be a Plague Tale too?
I do, yeah. The ending definitely was kind of like, I was like, okay, we could do a Plague too.
But why? They saved their mother.
Yeah, they saved their mother, but something's still not right with the kid.
For real?
Yeah, when you kill the priest at the end, as he's dying, it cuts to the kid, and the kid's looking a little evil. So,
Mm-hmm. So it's gonna be Hugo cursed.
yeah, I think they could do something like that. I have no idea, but
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's happening?
definitely I would play it.
Mm-hmm. I didn't notice there was something wrong with the kid actually. So it's pretty surprising that you think there's gonna be a second game.
Yeah, I think they definitely could do. And for a little bit of the game, the kid is sort of acting evil anyway.
Mm-hmm. So he's not
Because the
completely cured,
Inquisition
right?
have him for like a month.
For real? There's a time skip?
Yeah, yeah, there's a time skip.
I
He gets
see.
abducted and she can't save him, and then it literally like is like jumps forward a month.
I see.
I've got like a collectibles guide for Little Nightmares.
Mm-hmm. Because that's the only thing you miss?
Yeah, there was a couple of collectibles I missed and some
Mm-hmm.
other random trophies.
I
And I'm
see.
still so confused. Where the hell is... Um,
Do you plan on getting the platinum on Plague Tale?
yeah, yeah. There's chapter select, so there's just some stuff I need to wrap up.
I see. What are the trophies like?
Um, there are like different kinds of collectibles to get, and fully upgrading your gear.
Mm-hmm.
Co- oh
Basically,
my
stepping out of
God.
the light.
There's nothing for like, kill this many enemies this way or anything like that, so that's okay.
Alright. pretty sure that'd be a trophy for dying a certain way. Just kidding.
That totally would have popped. I died in every possible way.
Like die by making a ham falling on you.
That would have been hilarious. I would have loved that.
Ah, it's too
Oh
salty.
my
Ah.
god.
What's happening?
Oh, my little guy got electrocuted. I forgot that there was... I forgot you could die by electrocution. Come on, little guy. We can make it through this nightmare. Oh my god.
That line. The wheat plume. No, that's a different thing, Lily. The wheat is a different thing.
Oh, what?
She was saying like, does this Mister celebrate the Windblume festival? But she didn't say it Windblume. She said weed plume.
Oh no.
I was like, no, this is a different thing.
Run! Run, 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 run!
Are you running
We
from?
can make it!
Are you running from giant shadows?
Not yet. Soon.
I don't even know because I never played the games. I only saw a bit of them. I just know that sometimes you
Uh,
have shadows going behind you.
oh yeah, I ran from the little sluggy, horrible things.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, now there's the big eye. Oh my god. Okay, okay, we can do this.
I must do it.
人。あ、いや、今は栄誉騎士と呼ぶべきだったな。
Got it. Okay.
This is my waifu!
もう聞いていると思うが、君が今期のウィンドブルーム祭のスターだ。モンドの人々を代表して風神バルバトスに風の花を献上する。しかし今回はいつもと違った祝祭だったな。
オイラたち、そして銀融野郎、今回のウィンドブルーム祭はとても賑やかだったよな。
ああ、君たちがモンドに来てくれて本当に感謝している。これからもモンドで楽しい日々を過ごせるよう祈っているよ。そろそろセレモニーが始まる。ウィンドブルーム祭のスター、君が選ぶ風の花はもう決まったか？
花を一つ選んで風神に捧げるんだったよな。
そうだ、慎重に考えてから選んでほしい。全モンドを代表することを忘れないでくれ。
Venti, what kind of flower do you like? But he's gonna answer, this is the city of freedom. I don't want to force any choice on you.
ずるいな。直接僕に聞くなんて。
Yeah, I knew it. Very cunning, trying to cheat, huh? Whoops, looks like you cut. Ah, shit. Fuck off! Those notifications.
Oh no.
こんなところでひそひそ話する
I fell and died.
な。怒られてる。僕に気を使わないで。好きなのを選ぶといい。君のセンスを信じるよ。
それでは栄誉騎士、選択を。
Of course it's gonna be the dandelion.
風の花は支持者の多いタンポポで決まりだな。
モンドの人々を代表し、君の風の花を心臓に献上したまえ。
Yes!
風が私たちの祝福と賛美に応えんことを。感謝するウィンドブルーム祭のスター。敬愛する風の花は風神バルバトスに捧げられた。
Yeah, hide, hide, hide.
Is it a 2D platformer or 3D?
いい選
A
択だね。
3D platformer.
I see.
当ててみて。
It's gonna get us. No.
またそれかよ。意地悪なやつだな。教えるよ。でも違う場所で。人混みで話すことでもないからね。場所を変えよう。どこに行けばいい？一緒に風流廃墟に行ってくれるかい？
Oh.
風が私たちの祝福と賛美に応えんことを。
Oh wow, a face I didn't expect here. Hey there, Mr. BK Brent.
Who?
A friend of mine.
Ah,
He used to make sick God Eater videos, and he's streaming God Eater free from time to time.
okay.
And he doesn't say it, and he doesn't want to brag about it, but yeah, safe to say he is pretty good at what he's doing, and he's a pretty fun guy. Yeah, I said it on
Nice.
stream. I said it on stream, BK. And yeah, he just popped in the chat. Pretty
Oh,
surprising.
nice.
Hard dubbed. Look at this man. He's all shy now. Now you gotta admit it, man. You're just gotta accept it that people look up to you. You're pretty good.
I can't believe this happened again. I completely forgot you were streaming.
What?
I completely forgot you were streaming.
Uh, yeah, we were just going with our thing with Plague Tale of Innocence. If by good you mean okay-ish, then sure. Nah, you're pretty good at what you're doing. Is that good enough? Now you're putting the Reen card, huh? Remember the Valentine card I sent you? Three dots. That's what BK is doing right now.
Yep. Haha.
Yamero! I'm drinking. Yeah. Today was a hot day, so my sister messaged me and asking if I could go to the supermarket buy some food to make a barbecue. So that's what we had. We grilled some meat, and I'm pretty thirsty right
Nice.
now. I did season the meat quite a bit salty. It was a perfect dose because it wasn't too salty, but I still need to drink. Yeah, look at this man talking about what he had for food. Oh, black screen of employment. Dada and mommy have something really important to do.
Oh dear. Oh no.
Yes.
That's not good news for mommy or daddy.
uh, Out of context. Why are we doing this? uh, adulthood. Adulthood. And really out of context again, it's getting really hot here. Like I was out from my office and I was like, wow, it's so hot outside because I didn't feel the difference of temperature inside the office. So I was like, oh wow, it's actually super hot. But the morning is like super cold. You're like 5 degrees.
We're
Yeah.
we're warming up over here slowly as well.
But you're always warm.
I know, and then we get warmer. That's what's scary.
The desert.
Yep. Just always in the desert.
Whoa, why is the counter doubling everything up right now?
Mm.
But yeah, spring is installing right now. Oh, and yeah, we moved on. We added 1 hour. We went into summer hour here.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if it's the last time we do this, because apparently it was supposed to be the last time.
Really?
Yeah, but then again, we don't know. I don't know. I haven't documented myself. I do hope this is the last time because every time we change 1 hour and we're like completely fucked up. Like you have to sleep at a certain time, or you usually sleep at a certain time or around a certain time.
Mhm.
But since now you advanced from 1 hour, you are tired a little bit later.
That's true.
So yeah, the first day is like adjustment. BK brain be like, imagine sleep.
Imagine sleep. I
Because that's not
usually
what you
just
do.
imagine sleep.
Look at this man taking care of a little girl. But he's supposed to be one of the bad guys. It's funny. But yeah, I thought you were done with sleeping at 3 a.m.
I'm usually like at least in bed and trying.
But
Sometimes it just doesn't happen.
I see.
Just for whatever reason.
what happened with watching boring things at 2:30 a.m.?
Well, I found that pirate documentary series, and I can't help it. I put it on in the evening, and I know I'm going to end up watching a whole episode.
Even though it's not interesting.
The pirate documentary is interesting, so I should go back to watching something boring, but I can't help it.
Even I think at this point, even something you find boring, you'll find it interesting.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless you're playing Trails of Curse Game 4. Just kidding.
Now, that would definitely, well, that would do something to me. I don't know if I'd sleep. I'd probably cry.
I'll be so angry.
Tears of rage.
Why? You used to be good.
Why have you done this to me?
Yeah. You're that one shit stain. After 1,000 hours in, this is how I get rewarded. You are the chosen one as a kid.
Yeah. Why can't you write?
I love you, brother.
Yeah. Oh,
I hate you.
So upsetting. It's pretty much like a really accurate summary of me in that game.
Yeah. Even though I never watched Star Wars, I'll be like, why do I know this scene? Because it has been memed so much.
Yeah, I am your father. Like, great.
Nah, not even not even this one.
I mean, that was the one I was like, oh, we're Star Warsing. Gotcha.
Don't underestimate my power.
I love how this woman is climbing everyone's houses and just snatching flowers off their walls.
Because you're just watching now?
Yeah, I looked over and got really confused. That's really great. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Just climbing every house in the village, snatching flowers off the walls.
Yeah. I'm just collecting shit right now before moving on the quest.
By the way, what do we know about Dragon Quest and why is it so popular?
In Japan,
Mm-hmm.
it's because it's like the mother series of every RPG in Japan. It's like I think people joke about it, but I think every time a Dragon Quest release, like you would see some people asking for a day off. Because
Wow.
this series is that known in Japan that every Dragon Quest that releases is like the biggest shit ever. It's the mother queen of the RPG in Japan. Even though it's not,
Right.
even though I don't think this is the first JRPG or whatever, it's just that it's super popular. It has a legendary status in Japan, kind of like Final Fantasy, except Final Fantasy has lost a little bit of its radiance, and unlike Dragon Quest, in the West, Dragon Quest is always niche-y, but Dragon
Right.
Quest in Japan is like you probably don't see a kid who doesn't know about Dragon Quest or Dorakue like they say. But yeah,
Mm.
I'm pretty sure not every kid doesn't know about Dragon Quest, but you know the game is very popular in Japan.
やることが多そうだ。一緒に掃除してくれないかい？トワリンへの挨拶代わりにさ。
トワリンもウィンドブルーム祭を過ごすのか？
今はいないけど、 もうじき帰ってくる気がするんだ。僕は向こうを片付けるから、終わったら上で合流しよう。
Hmm.
Why are you asking, by the way?
Oh, Sam's playing it.
I honestly am not really attracted by this series, but you know, no, I'm not attracted by a lot of series anyways. I have shit taste.
I mean, I'm just kind of like, okay, so it's really huge over there and not so huge in the West. Like, what?
Yeah, basically that.
Right. Now I'm curious.
急がないと。そりゃ、我が剣よ、影に従え。
Shit, is it serious to fight me here?
9% battery. Oh no, you gotta
No props.
run.
BK likes to have his phone discharged. Like he always tell me about like my phone is like at 1% or whatever.
BK and I have that in common then, because my phone is in a state of constantly being on 6%. I swear to God. It's always on 6%.
Well, mine goes from 100% after being charged, but the second you put the charger off, you go back to 98. You just lost 2% by nothing.
I
Oh,
know that
shit.
well as well.
For real? What? Okay. Yeah,
Oh my God.
I need to change phone. Okay, game. How am I supposed to defeat that though? Okay, I need to clear enemies. Is this serious?
I swear, the moment I look over at your stream, I die in this game. I just run off a ledge every single time.
Stop watching then. Just kidding.
I'm just like, what's going on? Oh, I'm dead.
ここの風、気流が激しいぞ。風の向きを正さないと。なんか違うな。これでよし。原油野郎と合流しよう。
Whee! Okay. Okay. Ah, okay. I see. I see what's happening. Okay, the texture just popped in. Now he's higher? Come on. I didn't see him. Oh, okay. I just browsed some Twitter and lurk in some streams and it's 9%. Send help. Change phone, maybe ask people to sub into your Patreon and fund yourself a new phone or whatever. Maybe sub into your OnlyFans and do a foot reveal. This man, I swear.
やっぱりここの景色が一番だね。そうだね。僕はこの場所が好きなんだ。暇さえあればここに来て景色を眺めてる。
This man stealing my jokes in stream. Because you have to do them first, then. Now you're stealing mine. To the end of the world. You are stealing mine now. Just kidding.
サボりに来てるだけだろ。
バレた？あとはリンゴ酒があればこの絶景をもっと堪能できたのにな。
And you were actually complaining that I write differently than I speak on my stream. So there we go. This isn't much different. And we even do ASMR in this thing, in this stream, because of the drinking. Sorry about it.
旅人。モンドの文化は気に入ってくれた？
I'm as guilty as anyone.
Yeah. The first time you did it though, it was so random, like, okay. And even me, when you did it back, I was like, can you actually hear me? And I was like, oh, all this time I was complaining, and I'd be like, every time I did, you just didn't never complain. I'd be like, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I'm just like, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, it's kind of like the people who go shit with the mic on.
Oh my god.
You hear the flush?
Yeah, you're like, wait, what?
Never happened to me, but it always happened to someone you see online. Like, there has to be that one guy who actually has to shit with the mic on.
Yeah.
And it's not pretty.
でもまだ疑問が残ってる。そうでしょ？聞きたいことはわかるよ。風の花とは何か。風神バルバトスから見た風の花とウィンドブルーム祭とは何か。知っての通り、モンドの民にはそれぞれ自分の選択がある。タンポポを選ぶ人もいれば、風車アスターを選ぶ人もいるんだ。
一人一人が思う風の花は違うみたいだな。
その通り。そしてそれが正しいのさ。風の花は現実に存在しないものだから答えはないんだ。
存在しないのか？
風の花という言葉は元は旧モンド時代、人々が互いに連絡を取り合い、共に反旗を翻す際に使われた隠語だった。風が強いほど風の花の土台が安定し、鮮やかな花が咲き誇ると言われていた。
Alright, man, I'ma head out. Alright, no problems, BK. Thanks for stopping by.
Alright, have a good night.
Have fun.
Will do.
Good luck with your... nah, I shouldn't say it here. Private matter.
僕からすれば実在はしないけどどこにでもあるものなんだ。それは自由を望む魂、風を追う勇気。美しく祝福に値するものはすべて風の花になりうる。
Yeah, I knew the answer would be like that. Like, this guy is all about, hey, it's the city of freedom, so you're pleased to choose whatever you want. And now he just said that the Windblume is actually the spirit of yearning for freedom. And I was like, yeah, that's so you. I expected it, but it's not a big problem.
存在しないようでどこにでもあるもの。風みたいだな。
その通り。
だから風神バルバトスは風の花を定義したりしない。
So, what are windblooms? Something that the animal Archon Barbatos will not define. Good answer.
祝福の花、敬愛の花、親愛の花。みんな自分の風の花を持っている。一人一人に定義する権利があるんだよ。
自由な都モンドが風神に捧げる花もやっぱり自由なんだな。
分かってるよ。人々は共通の意志により集まり、自由の風が互いをつなぐ。それは旅の終わりや世界の彼方、そして僕たちの心の中からやってくる。決して止まることはない。毅然とした君の顔を撫でるのは誰？小川のそば、巨岩の横。高貴なる君の魂を握ったのは誰？夢見の中、皇天の上。親愛なる友よ、君の手を引き、夜の明かりを見に行こう。祝祭に響く自由と夢の楽章を君に語らん。ウィンドブルーム祭発祥の地は北の名館自由の都。
今回の探検は物資をたくさん持って腹を空かせないようにしないとな。
もし君が僕に質問するとしよう。
公務中ですか？お疲れ様です。
ありがとう。この日
最近一緒にご飯食べてないわね。忙しかったからな。
僕たちは何をするべきなのか。
アルベラ先
研究の進捗は？
生、少し問題が。
僕たちが思う、いい酒場には酒のつまみが必要だ。
そう？
どうやって？誰のために？控えめに？勇敢に？自ら出向く？それとも木を待つ？
気をつけて。ごめん大丈夫？
共通の信念があれば全ては心のままに。それが僕の答えさ。
Okay. Well, that was a nice ending.
トワリンは僕たちが用意したプレゼントに気づいてくれたかな。爽やかな風と心地のいい場所。きっと喜んでくれる。
The dragon we like bullying popped because he's actually Venti's friend.
Oh,
He helped in an ancient war, you know. The thing going on with the dragons.
I see.
They'd be like your best friend. It's so anime, but I don't really mind here, you know. I knew what I was in for this time.
爽やかな。
I can't believe there's a trophy for beating this game in 1 hour.
It actually wants you to speedrun it.
Yeah, it's like, come on, give it a try.
Okay, so that was the end of the festival. It was quite nice actually. So are you gonna try and do it? Completing the game under an
I mean, I'll
hour?
try once I've got all the collectibles. I'll give it a shot.
Saving every second and learning the
I feel
speedrun
like it's going to be
strats.
super frustrating.
This girl, I swear. Ella Musk. Sounds familiar, right?
Oh, yeah. She's one of the NPCs I recognize every time you go talk to her. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Come on, redo it, please. I don't know if you hear it, but it's pretty hilarious when she goes like, "Ah, beautiful." And are you chaining the second game afterwards?
I might do, but I've also still got the council to play, so I might mix it up a little.
Mm-hmm. What about uh, Apollo Justice? Just kidding.
Oh, God, yeah. If they ever bring that out on something I actually play, then yeah.
Well, if you have a phone, I think it's gonna work.
I don't think I've ever played anything on my phone. I really don't. I mean, it's always at 6% battery. How am I going to play anything?
Yeah, for sure.
How was your Falcom After Hours thing?
Well, it's still going on, And
Nice.
I'm not super active on it. I do give a hand sometime if the action that requires me to do are simple enough, then I can give a hand. But when they use like hand motions or motion tracking, I'm helpless because I don't have a VR set. So I'm just doing the basic stuff like moving around using the emotes and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
right now, Max is recording some. Well, apparently yesterday they recorded something, and I helped them in doing a few of them, and I don't know if they kept on doing it afterwards. So yeah, I helped a bit, and it's still going because it's basically a free way to shit post about the games.
Yeah.
Well, since it's labeled as shit post, it's basically free pass to shit on the games, I guess.
Makes sense.
Look, look at this man.
休むことも大事だけど気を抜きすぎてはダメよ。
But as for me, I don't really care about let's say shitting about something with big quotation marks. I don't really mind because we're all about liberty of expression, shit like that. But actually, when you say let's say something not bad or that much controversial, but when you're just going against something and people be just like trying to cancel you, I don't know. Like uh we all want to be able to say whatever we want, but as long as it's not far-fetched, let's say. But this thing, like it's like you can't even have a different opinion. And if you just dislike something, and if you sound like you're shitting on it to some people, then you should be cancelled. It's kind of annoying.
Strange behavior.
Yeah, the cancel culture basically is very very present. And the no criticize culture is pretty strong nowadays. Like you cannot criticize something because it's considered as bad behavior. Like I don't understand this. I don't understand this. It's like social validation took a lot of it took a toll on people to be socially validated. Like social
Yeah.
validation is super strong, and I find it quite sad. I don't want to rally people onto my line of thinking, but uh, variety of opinion is pretty great.
Yeah.
I don't want to see someone saying fake shit, just to fit on the mold. Basically, fitting on the mold is basically against French culture. Like we always French people always have to complain about something. I'm
Yeah.
I'm not complaining about a lot of shit myself, even if even though I'm French, even though I live in France. But uh, on the contrary to Japanese society, for example, which is I'm not here to criticize something or whatever about their culture, but the strength of the conformization in Japan is super strong. Like you have to fit in the mold in Japan, and if you don't fit, you're outside the crowd. Like you have to fit in the crowd. So
Yeah.
fitting in the mold is super important in Japan, for example. And I think for opinion, it's kind of like the same. When you cannot say anything, you can't say anything without being converted to some kind of some circles who think like you're wrong or right or whatever. Like you cannot say anything without being controlled nowadays. It's pretty crazy. And if you're way unaligned with their line of thought, you have to be cancelled. Like, okay.
Yeah. I think, to be honest, it's like the craziest people are always the loudest.
Mm-hmm.
And thanks to the internet, those tend to be the people we hear all the time.
Yeah. Even though we say that the majority is silent, um, and actually the one complaining are usually the only ones heard because they are the only one complaining. And yeah, you think this is the majority of people, but I think a lot of people just don't give a shit and don't really give that much of importance on some stuff.
Yeah.
Of course, there are noble fights. There are noble causes to fight for, I guess. But sometimes the way they are doing it is a little bit convoluted. I don't know. It doesn't feel that
Yeah.
right. It doesn't feel that right.
Yeah.
Or sometimes
I
you
get
just
what you
don't give.
mean.
Yeah. Sometimes you just don't even give a shit of what they're doing or whatever they're thinking. This is basically uh, anime communities about their animes of predilection. No, this shit is not better than my shit. Okay, this is the battle of the shit then.
Right?
Yeah, ZZZ. I sleep. Just let me watch my shit alone. I didn't ask for it. Sometimes you wonder why people are just isolating themselves, and they're having a cool life without you. So yeah, it's not like uh, they could have a funnier life if they were aligning with some people with the same line of thought. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, it didn't happen. So I understand some people that would isolate themselves just to protect. But then again, there's a degree of isolation. But I understand those
This is
people
also true.
who, yeah, I understand the people who isolate themselves to protect. After all, there are some people who straight told me I don't like anime because if I say I love anime, I'm gonna get assaulted. And this
Oh,
is
that's
actually
mad.
quite, yeah, this is actually quite twisted. Like, you have to say you don't like anime because you don't want people to harass you. So this is at the cost of your own person.
Yeah. It is extremely strange. I think we've just put far too much emphasis on our opinions.
Yep.
Nobody seems able to handle the idea that their opinion might not be the only opinion.
Nowadays, it's pretty strong. This the whole thing, like, my opinion has to be the one you're thinking. This
Yeah.
line of thought is actually
Because if you
super
don't think the
expensive.
way I do, that means you think I'm wrong and I can't handle that.
Yeah,
People are just super sensitive.
yeah, it's crazy. This is why I'm pretty disappointed about. I'm not only disappointed about the whole Saint 4 is disappointing. I'm also disappointed about the people who just simply can't handle the fact that this shit is flawed, and actually people have been having good points, let's say, but since they're against what they are thinking, then they feel attacked because I don't know why they feel
Yeah.
attacked. Like,
I don't know why either. Because even, like, there's no danger in listening to somebody with a different opinion. Because even if you do, like, what's the worst that can happen? Like, you find out maybe you were wrong, and then so what? Like, it's fine. That's okay too. Like,
yeah,
what, did you expect to be right 100% of the time in your whole life? That's insane.
yeah.
That's impossible.
急がないと。
People can't handle the fact to be wrong, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you have a different opinion, you're isolated because you're among the people who don't know how to have fun or whatever. You're a boring person. Yeah, all that shit. And I guess you could.
Oh, no, I didn't. I'm still here. I
Okay.
was just...
But not sure if it's only on the anime or game communities or whatever, but those communities used to be let's say put in the margin. So the 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 profile among these communities of people, maybe they are so alike that the same profile you kind of see the same profile on both of these communities, I guess. Maybe there's a correlation
I
there.
suppose, yeah.
Maybe that's why they can't handle the fact of being
Hmm.
uh, wrong, or not really wrong, but just having a different opinion. They just can't handle it because they're already at the margin of the society, I guess.
I mean, maybe...
Yeah, of course, I'm
Or
not
maybe it's
saying
just the
this is
fact that
fact.
it is getting more popular.
I don't know. There's also the gatekeeper people, you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
yeah,
Sometimes,
absolutely. This
so,
is our thing, and we were here first.
yeah, but the thing is that gatekeeping has actually an origin which is not mistaken. Like ga- ga- uh, gatekeeper started existing when uh, people they liked became even more popular, and the thing they liked first changed so much that they didn't recognize it. They don't recognize it anymore, or they just don't like it anymore because the crowd that appeared for this shit now is making their thing go differently, or in a way they don't like it anymore. And I do think that gatekeeping is not okay, but gatekeeping exists for simply for the reason of people ruining good shit, I think. Like gatekeeping itself is kind of bad, of course, because this is this is kind of elitist or whatever. But I do think that they have a certain point on, like, it's usually when shit becomes even more popular that you start disliking something. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of like the hipster psychology.
Yeah,
Kinda,
exactly. It's like,
kinda.
well, if you're all hipsters, yeah, then yeah, it is. I think there is an element of that, like a huge one. It's really interesting.
Yeah, but of course the world cannot be explained under a wide stream of Genshin Impact, But whatever.
Well, I mean, it's worth a shot.
Yeah, but whatever I'm saying can be turned into meme. Basically that. Everything can be taken out of context, and I cannot do anything about it if I'm being exposed or whatever. But yeah, the context is key. Context is key.
Very much.
And I guess it's a stupid thing to say, but and to repeat, and that the world isn't a white or a black thing. This is stupid to say
Yeah.
it, but to some people, it is kind of white or kind of black, and it's crazy.
hmm
Like not everything is white or black, but I don't know.
Yeah, lots of things are super complicated, and then you're gonna have a whole bunch of different opinions.
Yeah, and you cannot explain this in one stream of Genshin.
No, I guess not.
This is a
You know what the most
silly
polite
joke.
fandom on Earth is?
Tell me about it. Book?
Book fans. Yeah. Old
I
school
knew
book
it.
fans.
I knew it.
They are the most polite. You can be like, I didn't really enjoy that. And they're like, I can see why. I liked it personally. And you're like, oh, look at this. This is great.
Yeah, somehow I knew you would say this because
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
I know you're reading.
Apart from like, unless you get like Lord of the Rings book fans. But other than that, like,
It's the
Lord of
best
the
thing
Rings book
ever.
fans are on another level. They're on another level. They can like speak Elvish. You're like, there's something wrong here. Mm. But yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, I actually had to like go online to a forum at one point because I was reading a book and the one of the long-running jokes in the book, this is Tom Jones, which was written in like the 1600s.
Wow.
And one of the long-running jokes is that his teacher tries to like explain everything away with like Latin phrases, but he's getting them kind of wrong. And I was like, I have absolutely no, like all of this is going over my head because I don't know Latin. So these jokes have aged terribly because people don't know Latin phrases anymore.
Yeah.
So I had to go on a forum and be like, can somebody help me? Like, I don't know what he's talking about. And then that was like a really interesting kind of like back and forth.
What did
Because
you
there were
learn?
people like literally explaining the Latin puns, and other people being like, "Oh, see, it's things like this that like put me off those books," and other people going like, "Well, we really like them, but we understand if you don't want to take the time to like research Latin jokes."
Yeah.
So they're just like completely like they're a whole different subsection of people, I think.
Well, I did study Latin, but I forgot the hell out of it. Like, I only knew a few of it.
That
I
was
knew,
never even an option here.
well, I knew a few of idiom being transformed into Latin, like quibeniam ad bene castigat, or what was it? Or there's the carpe diem shit.
Mm,
What was the other? Homo mini lupus or stuff like that. I only remember stuff like that.
yeah.
I don't remember how to study the language, how to read it, the declination and shit like that. I don't. I can't. Uh, I just can't do it anymore. I was pretty bored when
Yeah.
doing it as well, so that could explain the reason why.
Was it like an option or?
Yes, it was an option.
もっと早く。
やっ我が剣よ影に従え
Yeah, we didn't even have the option. I suppose they just replaced it with Arabic.
やっじはっそりゃやっ健康よ世の乱れを切り尽くせ
So, what did you choose?
Arabic.
岩の重さは
ほっやっ
And do you still use it?
Yeah.
急がないと
Hindi would have been really helpful.
Why?
We have like a huge Indian population here. So Hindi would have been super useful.
For real?
Yeah.
Well, in your country you have a whole different of uh, a whole different number of countries inside the country. So,
Yeah.
行こうよ
what about Chinese or
Again,
Japanese?
would have been super useful. Chinese, like Chinese and Hindi, like those are the most useful. If you've got Chinese and Hindi, you can speak to like 2.6 billion people. Like
任せてください。
like just for sheer numbers, those are probably the most useful.
また
これも運命です。
Ah, shit.
せいせいるて。
我が剣よ影に従えはっせやはっそりゃせやふっ行けほっせやふっはっはっ
任せてください。
Because we have like a growing Chinese population out here as well. So again, would have been handy.
Imagine using some Chinese word to your Chinese friend, like randomly doing it, and they'd be like,
Yeah, just like randomly, just not even tell them I'm learning.
yeah.
Yeah. Wait until I'm good enough and then just break it out. That would have been great.
I'm gonna learn with Genshin.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, this is how I learned hiragana and katakana in Japanese. I learned this shit by actually playing Zero and Aonokuseki in Japanese. This is how I learned how to read
Yeah.
katakana and hiragana.
I
Because
think I'd be
of
more tempted to learn Japanese if I met more Japanese people, but they're just like they're not here.
yeah.
I
Aside
don't
from
know
the
where
few
they
patients
are.
you have.
Yeah, no, you're more likely to bump into a Korean
Hmm.
or Singaporean. Quite a few of them.
Because Singaporean is actually a country. Singapore is actually a country.
Well, I mean, it's that kind of thing where I assume there's a lot of politics going on there, but I don't know enough about it, so it's like, you know, when you meet Taiwanese people,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, so is this you're sort of Chinese? You don't want to be that person that's asking that question, because I have absolutely no idea. Like, so are you kind of Chinese? What's going on with Taiwan?
Yeah, this is complicated.
Yeah, like, you know what? I'll just let you guys figure that out, and then you can tell me. Let's find out.
What are you looking for, though?
Taiwan, officially the Republic of China, is a country in East Asia. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
China sees Taiwan as a breakaway province that will eventually be part of the country again, but many Taiwanese want a separate nation. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, this is actually true. And I think this is one of the reasons why of the. Oh no, never mind. I'm I'm being confused with the whole Hong Kong thing going on in
Yeah,
China.
that's like a whole. There's a lot going on over there, isn't there?
Yeah, you have the Uyghur, or I don't know how it's called in English, but in French the
Mm,
Uyghur, or whatever. I don't know how
yeah,
it's how do you pronounce this in English?
pretty much like that.
I think this is they are like Muslim people in China, right? This is a
Yeah,
small community or something. This is something I heard.
I think it's about 1 million people.
Oh, and I heard that they're being persecuted and stuff like that,
Yeah,
being imprisoned, etc., etc.
yeah, I think the EU just put some sanctions on China because of it.
Mm. Yeah, I heard something about it. I don't think I should go into that territory though, because who knows?
Point is, there's a lot going on in the world.
Yeah. What isn't black or white?
Exactly. There's a lot happening.
Ooh, I'm an idiot. Like, imagine genuinely thinking that your problems on the internet are actually uh, more important than some of the shit going on in the world.
Yeah.
Imagine Trails of Cold Steel 4 is the best thing on the world.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, like, if somebody thought that, I'd probably be like, you're entitled to your opinion, but I'll be over here.
Well, I understand why you disliked it, but I understand why you also liked it.
Yeah, like, it's all good.
It's okay to have opinions, sir.
リズムに乗れるかい？健康よ、世の乱れを切り尽くせ。はっ、よっ、行こうよ。はっ、そりゃ。任せてください。ふん、はっ、陣営、はっ、はあ、はっ、はっ、はっ。ふん、はっ。やっ。もっと熱くなれ。はっはっ、そりゃ。我が剣よ、影に従え。ほっはあ。ふん、行け。はっはっ、そりゃ。よっ、リズムに乗れるかい？
I'm so curious about the council. I have absolutely no idea what this is going to be like.
Haven't seen anything about the game?
Nope. Nothing. I don't even know, like,
How it
what
plays
the
or
gameplay
whatever?
is.
Yeah,
Like,
I
I have
see.
no idea
And
at all.
you're totally blind.
I have no idea at all.
Talking about blind, did you know actually that Twitch can doesn't allow the usage of blind playthrough in Twitch because apparently it's offensive for blind people.
I mean, is it?
I don't even know, Zina, you tell me.
I don't know. I don't know. I was hoping you'd tell me.
But yeah, apparently, if I recall correctly, our friend Nightman said that Twitch, I think he said prohibits the usage of blind playthrough in Twitch. I'm not sure about it, but I'm not sure if it's prohibits or doesn't recommend. But yeah, blind playthrough can be considered as offensive to blind people. Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, like you said.
Yeah, but wasn't it Twitch that wanted to tell everyone Happy Women's Month or something, Women's History Month, and they spelt it WOMXN?
What?
Yeah, in case people were offended by the use of, like, men. I'm not even joking. Look that up.
Yeah, I think, if I recall correctly, the word woman with the letter E can be found offensive for women because it has the word men on it.
Yeah, apparently.
And so I think they wanted to change it to Y mine or whatever. It was supposed to be written as WYMYN, something like that. I don't even know.
Yeah, Twitch backtracks for using term women, WOMXN. But, A, how do you say that? Do you still say women? Because if you still say women, that's pointless, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
I don't know.
I just say women.
Yeah. Yeah. So do women. Women also say women.
I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea. And then they got a massive backlash and they changed it back to the normal spelling.
この手の あげます。
Well, some wonders of the world, I guess.
Where did I hear it? I heard it somewhere, but someone was like, "This is what happens when you don't have to chop, like when you don't have to chop firewood for winter." Like it's too easy for everyone to get clean water, so we have to fill our time with shit like this.
行くわよ。行くわよ。はっはー。せや。はー。ふん。そりゃ。
But I don't know. I guess there are people that really care.
Yeah. But I think it was my English teacher who told me that she found it ridiculous that the way you write women have been changed for a while.
Hmm.
Ah shit, he regen. You're gonna be dead anyways. Come on. Be vulnerable again, please. So I can end you. Just let me regen first. I just noticed, but this statue has been decorated too. Quite a nice touch.
Oh yeah.
It's not decorated usually, it's just a statue standing over there. But all the statues have been decorated, I think. Let me check actually. I know the one in Windrise has been decorated. Let me check this one, I forgot.
「休むことも大事だけど、気を抜きすぎてはダメよ。」
Decorated. Okay. What about Storm Terror? Okay, no, not this one. This one is too remote. I've been doing a lot of these quests in Liyue. Let's go in Mondstadt.
Yeah. How often do they add to the map
Mm?
in this game? Like, how often do you get, like, more
Uh,
map?
I don't know at this point because the only update that added a portion of the map was the 1.2, and we're on 1.4 right now. And apparently we're gonna get a new portion of the map at 1.6, sadly.
Okay.
Because, uh, funny story, Mihoyo, the creator of Genshin, kinda got mad. Well, they,
Sorry.
they kinda got mad, about the leaks because the client they were doing the beta test for 1.5 leaked, and
Mm-hmm.
they weren't happy about it. They weren't happy about the leaks of the 1.5, and since the whole 1.5 got leaked, people didn't find any trace of a new map. So for 1.5, we're not gonna get any new map, sadly. I was expecting to have a new portion of the map, but sadly, nothing has been found in 1.5. But maybe we'll be surprised. Maybe we'll be surprised. I don't know.
Okay.
By the way, do you have a day off tomorrow?
I don't start till like 11.
Oh, so that's why you don't care about sleeping.
Yeah, like I'm gonna head off in a minute, but
All right,
watch a little bit of my pirate thing.
I see. You're watching on your PS5?
Oh no, I moved the TV.
You watch out many shit at the same time.
Yeah, it's fun. And then I'm gonna just check out some of my pirate and then sleep.
All right.
But yeah, it's I don't know. I'm a sucker for documentary type stuff. So, and
And
this
there
is
you will.
like part
Yeah.
documentary, part acted out. So,
Mm-hmm. So you've been enjoying it.
yeah, it's fun. Pirates were crazy.
Well, are they too far off from what we see in the media, or is it
In
pretty
some
accurate?
ways, but in some ways they were like a lot more kind of organized.
Mm-hmm.
Like they had an actual like they basically made their own republic state in the Bahamas.
Uh-huh.
Like they had elections and everything.
Whoa!
Yeah, like they were really organized.
Pretty surprising though.
Yeah, like there were a lot of rules. Um, so they were actually trying to form their own little kind of democratic state.
Mm-hmm.
It was very strange. And then in other ways they were just nuts. I didn't realize that Blackbeard would actually put little like firecracker type things in his beard.
What?
Yeah, he actually did that. So if you were some Spanish sailor on your ship and you were being boarded by Blackbeard, this huge crazy motherfucker with his beard on fire would be coming at you. It'd be terrifying.
Yeah. So in a way, this was the Middle Ages organized crime.
It really was. It was like ocean mafia. It was crazy.
Ocean mafia.
Like, yeah. And they wouldn't just like go insane and loot and run away with everything. They'd take everything and no one was allowed to kind of touch it until it was like equally divided amongst everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So in ways like that, you're like, oh, well, at least they were really organized and polite with their looting.
Yeah.
But then on the other hand, they were boarding ships and shooting people in the face. So,
Are they really the nice guys? I doubt.
maybe not.
Yeah. Hard doubt. Oh shit, it's making me climb.
Oh no.
Ah.
瞬く間はっよっ
Okay, I should probably be going to bed now.
Alright, no props. Well then, have a good night.
Yeah.
And I'll see
You too?
later.
Yeah, I'll be around.
Yeah.
Trying to finish Little Nightmares and then trying to play it in 1 hour. How is that even...
When will Xena Gaming revive?
Yeah, that really should happen at some point.
Yeah, I'll be there. For a
Alright.
while.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you have a good night. I'll
Yeah,
catch you
same.
later.
Thanks. Have a good one too.
Alright. Bye-bye.
Bye. So, where's that piece of Okay, it's there.
急がないと
運命よ
行けふんこっはっそりゃ逃がさないふんはっはっさっはっはったまたまよ
運命よ行け
はあはあディアはっ陣営の
運命には逆らいません運命の距離
そりゃディア
ないと。
Especially fierce, invulnerable to cryo and hydro. I hope it's not the missile launcher one only. Ho ho ho.
くわよ。急がないと。瞬く間に。そりゃはっ。行くわよ。行け。はっはっ。行くわよ。急がないと。瞬く。はっはっ。えい。やっはっ。ふん。やーはあ。ふん。ふっふっ。やーはっ。そりゃ。急がないと。よっ。えっ。やばっ。水中。そりゃ。ディアディア、我が剣よ、影に従え。運命よ、水面に。そりゃ。はあ。任せてください。陣営のごはっ。あーはっ。運命よ。はっ。ディアはあ。はあ。ディアそれ。はっ。ディア。
Thankfully, she can do this.
急がないと。
軍需品の調達が必要でしたらこちらのレポートにご記入ください。
Alright, Zapin, this is your time. Like I was saying, just gotta have a run of the 11th floor. Just like you asked. I'm gonna use my regular team. I'm just gonna check up if everything's good. And look at this. Everything is good except Jean because I've been switching between the electro and physical, so that's why she has my Thunder Fury set. But actually, I don't need extra power for Jean. She's not my physical DPS. That's why I would have liked a little bit of Anemo, but no farm yet. No farm yet for this set. Okay, Gunyu is ready. Ningon Wei, yeah. Let's go. I guess the team is set. I'm gonna have to redo this soon though, because the abyss is closing, is resetting soon. So from the looks of it, it resets on Thursday. Alright. Probably not gonna freestar everything, but I'm gonna show you my main way of dealing with this floor. Actually, no need for Beidou here. I think I went with this one. Let's retry.
安全距離。またはっ痛い。はっはっせや。瞬く間にたまたまよ。いざ6308式ユニはっいけ。そんなもっと瞬く間にはっせや。はあシャキャン痛い。
Oh shit.
急がないと。はっせや痛い。
Why is it my stamina repleting? Seriously, like I've been restraining from doing these charges. Okay, I'm really losing time on these guys. So I'm probably gonna have to rework on this side. Hey, still did it at the brink of the end. So yeah, since I don't lose a lot of time on the first side, I allow myself to lose time here. And this is gonna be okay-ish. Though these guys are an issue, I think I'm probably gonna slap Mona in instead of having Sucrose. But now the real struggle, the real struggle begins. This is where I restart a lot of times.
取るに足らないわ。そう関係おさわり禁止。あきら諦め料理の時間だ。取るに足らないわ。ゴーバー 無駄な努力をやめたら。
5番ひ岩の重さは安心。
The moment of truth.
瞬く間に
陣営のいざ勝負。
6308式よ。6308式
いざ勝負。
吸引テスト開始。
Ah, shit. Okay, this is over. This guy gets in and this is over.
いざ勝負。はっせやはっはっ陣営のごはっ
Because they basically aggro the pillar.
いざ
吸引テスト開始。
いざ
研究
Oh shit.
また失敗しちゃった。
Ripsuk. But yeah, the general idea is to control the Sissin mage like this.
「諦めなさい」諦めなさい。
岩の重さは
あら
熱々でしょ。
取るに足らないわ。さようなら。次の仕事は
Got pissed because I lost a lot of time. I lost a lot of HP on those fucking trolls. Because this is one thing I found ridiculous on the shield trolls. Like they have a super wide radius with their geo shield, and this shit is annoying. Okay, I just lost 5 HP like this.
取るに足らないの？諦めなさい。
Oh, fuck off.
熱々でしょ。
取るに足らないわ。無駄な努力をやめた。
岩の重さ。
70% though.
私と遊びに来たわけ。吸引テスト開始。
これを食らい窒息しろ。
陣営の
窒息しろ。
いざ勝負。
これを食らい。
やっ
諸行無常。安全距離確認。
いざ勝負。
Where are you going? Oh, he attacked the pillar. Bastard. Shouldn't have swirled him away. This is why I dislike Sucrose at C0, because she has 0 charge with her R2. But yeah, I'm not gonna bother here. Because this is actually annoying as fuck. This guy just take away. See, he didn't attack close to it. He just took away like 7% of it. This is annoying. But yeah, this. From I can see. Jeez. Yeah, basically that.
腕千代取るに足らないわ。無駄な努力をやめたら。
Oh. 84 HP at this point? Like, those Geo Shield Hilichurls are fucking annoying. They tank any attack and from 360 degrees. How good is your fucking shield?
諦めなさい。
きれいにします。料理の時間だよ。ついていきます。
取るに足らないわ。
ゴーバー火よ。
取るに足らないわ。その命いただいたわ。
Sometimes I hate that this attack removes the jade screen.
ついていきます。
無駄な努力をやめ。
熱々でしょ。お触り禁止。
無駄な努力をやめたら。
任せて。部外石岩王帝君のために。
無駄な努力をやめたら。
熱々でしょ。
取るに足らないわ。
熱々でしょ。
無駄な努力をやめたら。
次の部外者禁止。任せてください。
I overloaded out of nowhere, but okay, thanks. I'll take that.
いざ勝負。やっはあはっせや。
死をもって償え。
7号式モジュール。
Oh, this fucker activated his wing thingy near it.
陣営のごとく
I'm not even gonna care. I'm just gonna move forward. I basically just did the strategy that worked for me. See, she has all the cooldown of the world. This girl at C0 sucks. Yeah, destroy it. I don't even care. Oh, seriously. I'm just gonna end this floor afterwards. But goddamn, I really. It was lucky, but the strat was kind of working.
綺麗にしません。
取るに足らないわ。降参しなさい。諦めなさい。
料理の時間だよ。はっ。
諦めなさい。取るに足らないわ。いや、その命いただいたわ。諦めなさい。
任せてください。
諦め。
お触り禁止。
取るに足らないわ。
料理の時間だよ。
取るに足らないわ。
相関化粧。5番。
無駄な努力をやめたら。
かけっこ痛いよ。料理の時間だよ。やっ。
無駄な努力をやめたら。
ついていきます。岩の重さ。
Hey, TPY. Just hopping near the end. Getting pissed off by this floor 11. Just trying to complete this to show my general strategy for a friend. But I actually cannot redo it.
安全距離確認。
陣営の
ブー6308。
いざ勝負。ほっデ
でどうだ。
陣営大した傷じゃ
Getting interrupted. This is sad.
そんな
I'm pissed. That's it.
健康よ
Doing
世の
doing
乱れを切り尽くせ
performing badly. Because this guy doesn't want to get it.
たまたまよ
ちょっと
What?
寝なきゃダメ
Overloaded?
みたい。
個人の力には
You're also stuck at floor 11. Oh no, I'm not stuck anymore. I 9-starred it. I 9-starred it, actually. I was just showing my basic strat. But actually now, the Sissin Mage isn't the issue. But more like the Assassin's Creed guy is the issue.
無駄な努力をやめたら降参しなさい。取るに足らないわ。
5番
無駄な努力をやめたら無駄な努力をやめたら
料理の時間だよ。
This is why this is annoying, because there's no way for me, I have no way for me to pull these guys away from the defense. So maybe I should add in Mona in the mix instead of Ningguang. No, instead of Noel.
無駄な努力をやめたら
任せてください。
その命いただいたわ。取るに足らないわ。
おさわり禁止。きれいに
無駄な努力をやめた。
部外者禁止。
諦め
カ しま
Yeah, I can block the archers, but now the villagers just gang on the pillar.
新しい実験対象
覗き魔6308式はっデアこの子たちで盛り上げよう安全距離はっこっちやデアやっはっ
死をもって償え受け止めるか白熱無人剣
いざ勝負6308式そりゃ
まだまだ
デアやっ黙っ
Okay, once this guy is alone, this is basically over.
安全距離確認いけはあさやっせい
See? I can do it! And I just proved it after a tons of retry. But basically, yeah, I think the key is to blow away the guy, but like a very far away, or maybe you just send him away on one of the treasure holders, and then when the treasure holder gang on the pillar, this is when you can pull them in with Jean, or this is when I pull them in with Jean, and now pull them away and take care of everything. Because I think in this floor, the Assassin's Creed guy aggro you more than the pillar, and the treasure holder aggro more the pillar instead of the Assassin's Creed guy. The Assassin's Creed guy wants to kill you, but not the treasure holders. So the treasure holder and the second part are the key. The floor I'm stuck in is floor 12. I'm stuck at 6 stars. I have 2 stars on the first floor, first part, 3 on the second part, and 1 on the last part. But yeah, I'm just gonna end the stream with the positive note.
即戦即決
部外者禁止やっ
何を手がかりだ今日ダメさせるなよそろそろ
Ah, he pushed me away, bastard. What?
部外者禁止この仕事は排除するべきですね熱々でしょ
諦めなさい。無駄な努力をやめたら。料理の時間だ。
I took a lot of time here though. 1.5 minutes. I have 1.5 minutes to defeat them all here.
急がないと。いざ。行け。行け。それ。はっ。そりゃ。ディア。ディア。はっ。せっ。はあ。ふっはっはっ。安全距離確認。健康よ、世の乱れを切り尽くせ。たまたまよ。ほっふんよっ。風よ。吸引テスト開始。はっ。戻れ。
This is perfectly the attack I wanted to avoid. When she does that shield, I lose a ton of time. So this is why I usually stun lock them. And where frozen would be a great state for them. But yeah, maybe by switching Mona with Sucrose with Mona, maybe I can use Frozen. Usually I have this guy dead. I was too focused on getting the Shanling's burst.
次の仕事は熱々でしょ。部外者禁止。次の仕事は
すぐに終わらせる。
Oh, come on, fucker!
お触り禁止。料理の時間。岩の重さは部外者禁止。次の仕事は5番ヒ
岩、いでよ。
取るに足らないわ。5番火をお触り禁止。
時間か。
次の仕事は次の仕事は
安全距離確認。そりゃよっ。よっ。そりゃ。
Barely in time. Just like last time. That's it. This is floor 9 with 9 star. With pain, but I can do it. Not all my characters are ready for this, but I'm glad I can actually reach this far. And on the first day I'm gonna have to redo this. So yeah, floor 9, floor 11, 9 star. I need this. One day I will, I guess. Like I said, 2, 3, 1. Anyways, gonna leave with this positive note. The rendezvous point. Kingsley Village. I'm gonna end it here, as usual.
行くわよ。
ending, simple ending. Anyways, I'll
無
be
駄な
off,
時間を過ごしてると仕事が終わらないわよ。
and I'll see you next time. Maybe another Genshin. Or Hajimari when I'll be close to platinum. Anyways, have a good evening, have a good night, or have a good morning, whatever. And see you next time.